Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is SkyTech Digital. Now in this video we're going to create an e-commerce website. So we are going to create I'm going to show you how to create an e-commerce electronic website. So this is all about what electronics, but these skills can be used to create any other kind of e-commerce website. So this is the website that we are going to create over here. Now as you can see, this is the home page of the website. Okay, so very nicely designed website. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can be able to create this amazing e-commerce website for yourself or for your client, whoever you're creating this website for. Now let me just give you a quick tour of the website. So as you can see over here, this is the header of the website. From this place to this place are all the header of the website. Now we have the top header over here, which have the account links over here. So this is the wish list, and this is the my account link over here. When you click on it, it takes you to the account page, and then you can showcase your social media handles to also over here. Okay, now in the middle of the header there is the logo, and then a search bar over here, and then the wish list icon, and then also the cart icon over here, which if somebody adds something to cart, it will be it will shown over here. Now the main header have the menus over here. So we have the simple menu over here. With it doesn't really have a mega menu, but this is just a simple menu over here with the home page, the shop page, the categories, various categories on the website, and then also the blog page, and then the account page with a sub items like the order, and then the log out when you are logging. And then we also have the contact us page. Okay, and then this over here shows all your categories. So if you click over here, just like an different various e-commerce website, now this what happens, a drop down of all your categories also shows over here. I'll show you how you can be able to design this one for yourself. Okay, now as you can see, the theme that we are going to use is a free theme, which we use to design this kind of website. Okay, so we're going to use a free theme and then free page builders over here. Now if you come to the hero section over here too, this is a simple slider over here, which is showcasing some of the product or some of the things that you have on your website. And then you have these two items over here, which you can click, you can link it to any kind of category or page that you want. It's just like an advertisement, and when you go to all those various e-commerce websites, you see over there. Okay, and then we also have some of the services that you offer. You can display them over here. So express shipping, premium products, and then 24/7 customer support. So let people know that you are serious and then you are there for them. And then the next session also displays your categories that you have on your website. Now of course this is not all the categories, but I just showed 6 important categories on the website, and that is we have the camera, the computers and laptops, the headphones, TV, speakers, and then mobile phones, and then tablets. Now I have a lot of categories like the home appliances and other stuff over there, but I didn't showcase them over here. Now if you go, this is also a session over here, it's just a call to action session over here, which is telling people that there are amazing big discounts on speakers and headphones. So if you want it, you can just click over here to shop for that discount. And then also there is this session over here which displays new arrival of products. Okay, so all your new arrivals will be displayed over here. Now you can toggle between different categories over here. So this is the headphone, these are our phones. Okay, and these are computers. Okay, so basically that is how this session looks like. Now if you go to the next session, also a call to action over here, which have a nice banner displayed over there, and then something written over here to prompt people that they should shop now. And then the next section also talks about what the product on sale. So if you have some products on sale, you can display them over here. Okay, so as you can see, all these products are on sale. It means that they have been reduced to clear. Okay, so as you can see, the price is this one, and now the price has become this one. Okay, so all these things will be I'll show you how you can be able to do all this kind of products. And then the next session also this you can display any kind of something like an advertisement over here. Okay, but of course I just displayed this banners the same way I displayed it over here, the same thing over here. And then next one is our blog post. Okay, so maybe we write blogs. So I'll show you how you can be able to integrate blog into your e-commerce website, so that people it will pull traffic to your you write about some of the electronics that you sell, and then people will see it and then come and see your web shop over here. And then the next one is our footer. Okay, so as you can see, we have the about, quick links, on sale, and then top rated product over here. So we also have the last side of the footer, which also talks about the copyright. Okay, that is the footer credit. And then your payment methods that you accept over here. Okay, so that people will see. Now as you can see, this is basically just like a normal e-commerce, any other e-commerce website, that most of the popular e-commerce website, this is the same thing that they this method that they use to create this kind of website. Now let's look at how one product looks like. Okay, so let's say we want to look at a particular product. So let me say I want to look at this product. So you can you can click to view more product, to view more over here. So as you can see, we have the product name, the the price, and then the short description over here. And then this product is out of stock. Okay, and then you can if you want it, you can add to wish list. But then this product is out of stock. So let me just take you to the computers and laptops, and then I will show you a product which is not really out of stock. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So let's say this one. Okay, so as you can see, this product have 5 in stock over here. Okay, so we have the product name, the price is on sale now. Initial price was 1,700, but now it is 1,100. So it means that it has been reduced to clear. Okay, and then the short description comes over here, and then the number in stock too is over here. Now you can decide to buy as many as you want. That is just choose between 1 to 5, and then you add it to cart. Okay, so you can also add it to your wish list. Now if you come down over here, we have the product description. That is the long description. You can add a lot of description over here with pictures and other stuff over here. And then additional information too will be written over here. So additional information like the weight, the dimensions, and all those things. And then if somebody leave review, you can also see it over here. So basically that is how it is. And then related products, that is related this is just not even related product. This is like I don't know how to say it, but then you are cross-selling this one, telling people that they can also they will also be interested in this kind of product. Okay, and then this one is related product, which is related to this particular product. Okay, now as you can see, this page have a sidebar over here. So I'll show you how you can be able to display this things over here. Okay, the sidebar, very nice sidebar over here. So basically that is how a single product page also looks like. Now let's try and see if we can buy this product. So if let's say I'm a customer, and then I want this product. So all what I need to do is to just click add to cart. Okay, now when I click add to cart, what happens? I can view cart, and then I see the product over here. So as you can see, the product details are what over here, so I can proceed to check out. Now of course, like if I proceed to check out, I can fill in all my details over here. Okay, just fill in all the details over here, and then if I am shipping to a different address, I can just take this one, and then I can fill in the shipping address. But since the billing address is the same as the shipping address, all what I need to do is to just click on place order. Now of course, I'm not having integrated any payment system in it because this is a demo website. All what I'm using is cash on delivery. It means that if the person received it, then the person pays. So I'm just going to click on place order to place the order. Now if you place the order, this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is your thank you page over here. So as you can see, order received. Okay, and thank you, your order has been received. So this is the thank you page over here, and then the order details over here, your billing and your shipping address. Okay, so if you go to your account page over here, you can check all your orders over here. So this is our account page. You can go over and check your orders over here, and as you can see, this order has been completed, but this one is processing. This is what we just bought. Okay, now we can click over here to still view the order. So as you can see, this is the details of the order. Now as soon as the customer places the order, the admin will definitely get an email. Okay, so admin can go ahead and then complete the order and then ship the thing to the person. So if I go back to my let me go back to my dashboard, and then I go to WooCommerce over here, because this is what we are going to use. This is what we are using. I go to WooCommerce over here and then click on orders over here. You see that I have one new order which says processing over here. Now of course I can click, and then I will process the order. Okay, so I can check the details of the order. So as you can see, this is the gray MacBook, this is the price, the quantity that the person need, everything, and then I'll just change the order status from processing to complete over here. Okay, and then I'll do I'll just click on update. Now at the moment I update it, the customer will also get an email address, and the customer can be able to check his or her order to see if the order is complete or not. So let's check the orders and see. So as you can see, it has been completed. It has moved from it has moved from processing to completed over here, and that is it. So if you check the details of the order, you can see that it is no more processing, but it is completed. Okay, over here, and that is how you can also click here to order again, and that is how the whole website really works. So this is the kind of website that we are going to create, and I am taking you through this website because I want you to understand the kind of website that we are going to create. And if you are still interested in it, then you stick around and then you watch. Okay, so I know that since you are still here, it means that you are still interested in it. So then if you are still interested in it, then I want you to give me a thumbs up. Okay, just click on the like button for me, and then also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel for me, so that we anytime I I create new video, you'll be able to get notification and then come and then watch and learn, and then update your WordPress knowledge or web design knowledge. So without further ado, I am going to jump into and start creating the website from scratch, so that you get you can follow along. Okay, you can follow along. You can save the video and then take your time and follow along. Now I'm going to start from the scratch. Okay, And the scratch, I mean that I'm going to start from installing theme, installing the plugins that we are going to use, everything. Okay, I will explain everything to it, everything to you, for you to understand it very very well. Okay, so that you can be able to also create this amazing website as you see over here. Now of course you can use your own colors, your everything, your pictures and everything. Okay, so without talking too much, let's jump into the video and start designing our website. Okay guys, so to create an e-commerce website, of course we need WordPress installed, because we're going to use WordPress to design our website. So for those of you who don't know WordPress is a content management software or system which help us to design websites the way we want it. Okay, so WordPress use themes and plugins to help structure the website that we want. Okay, so we're going to use WordPress to design this amazing website that you saw. Now what we are going to what you need to have to follow this website is, of course, to have your domain name. You have also installed domain name and hosting, and then you have also installed WordPress. Okay, so as you can see, I have a fresh installed WordPress over here. I'm using the WordPress latest version, which is 5.93. Okay, now of course there is 6.0 coming, but then I haven't started using it yet because it is not really rolled out yet. Now what I have over here is freshly installed WordPress. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing some few WordPress settings. Now for those of you who don't have money to buy hosting and domain, I have a video which will show you how you can able to get WordPress on your computer. So I'll leave the link in the description so that you can watch the video. Okay, so that you can also follow along just like what we are doing over here. So first things first, we're going to do some few WordPress settings. Okay, so now I always like my dashboard to be a little bit clean, so I'm going to click on screen options over here, and then untick all the things that I see on my screen, my dashboard over here, so that I'll have a clean dashboard. Okay, now the next step is I'm going to go to settings over here, and then click on general. I'm going to set up my site title. So I use this this website to create an NFT website. Now if you haven't watched it, the link is in the description. You can watch it over there. And then I'm going to give a title to my website. So I'm going to call it Kitech Solution. Okay, and then the tagline is best place for all, let me say, all electronics. Okay, so best place for all electronics. Oh, is that I've forgotten what I wrote over here. So best place for tech and electronic product. Okay, so best place for tech and electronic product. Okay, so now that we have this one, now check and make sure that your WordPress address URL is the same as your site address. Okay, now if you are using HTTPS, make sure that it is the S is over here. Okay, and then check your email address if it is correct, and then since we're going to have account on it, I'm going to say anyone can register, and then the new account, when we install Woocommerce, we'll fix that one. Okay, so everything is done. Let's click on what save changes over here. Now we are done with the settings over here. Now let's go to permalinks over here. Okay, so click on permalinks, and then you see the WordPress settings. The common settings is what day and what name. Now we don't want it to have all this long date and then the post sample post or the post name over here. Now we just want the URL and then the sample word post. So we're going to use what the post name over here. Okay, so that our website will be very simple. The URL will be very simple. All pages URL and then post URL will be very simple. Now that we have it done, let's click on what save to save our permalinks. Okay, so now that our permalink structure is what is set, now we are good to go. Now the next step we are going to do is what to install what we call themes. Okay, so now a theme is what the building blocks of our website. Okay, now you need a theme to make your website function the way it's supposed to function, or to help you design the website the way you want it. Now we need a theme that will be able to what help us design this kind of what website that we want. Of course, you can use any theme, build it the way, but we want a theme that is already structured for an e-commerce. Okay, so that we can be able to have it done quickly as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to hover on appearance over here and go to themes. Okay, now if you check our website, let me open it in a new link for a new tab for you. And if you check our website, this is how the website really looks like. There is nothing on it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the website that we are working on, nothing on it. And this is what a different website, this is the one that we are going to create. Okay, so there is nothing on it. Now we need a theme that will help us to create this kind of website. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to click on add theme over here. Now the theme is running on 2022. The website is running on 2022 theme. So we are going to install a new theme. Okay, now the theme that we're going to install is called the Orchid Store. Okay, search for Orchid Store. Okay, now this is the theme that we are going. Now as you can see, even looking at the picture over here, it looks similar to this one over here. Okay, so this is the theme that we are going to install, Orchid Store. Okay, make sure that you install that theme and then you activate it. Now the moment you activate the theme, there is a notice over here. You need to pay attention to that notice. Okay, make sure that you pay attention to this notice because we need every plugin which is over here. Okay, so please pay attention to the notice. Now the notice says what the theme recommends the following plugins. Now of course the theme is is an e-commerce website theme. Okay, so it recommends this plugins. It recommends Elementor page builder, ThemeBeast toolkit, Woocommerce, if Woocommerce quick view, and then if Woocommerce wishlet. Okay, so just click on begin installing plugins, and then click on this place to tick all of them, and then click on bulk actions to click on install, and then you click on apply to install all the 5 plugins for us. Okay, so now that all the 5 plugins are installed, just click on return to required plugin installer, and then as you can see we have installed the theme but we have not activated them. So what we're going to do is we're going to again take over here and then click on bulk actions. Now we have 3 things over here. All what we're going to do is to click on activate. Okay, and then click on apply over here. Okay, so now as you can see all the themes all the plugins are activated. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on return to a dashboard. Okay, so at the moment you click on return to dashboard, Elementor will take over. Okay, but we are not going to do any Elementor settings yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here to close it. Okay, very good. So now we have a lot of things on our dashboard over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to untick all of them. Okay, and then leave the Woocommerce. Okay, and take all of them and then leave the Woocommerce. Now of course this one says welcome to Orchid Store version 1.34. okay, so it is just a welcome notice. It tells you to get started with Orchid Store. So you can click over here to get started with the Orchid Store. It will take you to their welcome page or the about page, and it will tell you to what import some certain what demo contact or read some documentations or anything. Now what we're going to do is we're going to import demo contact. Okay, so that is very important for us, okay, because we're going to use demo, some of the demo. We want the website to look exactly like this one. Okay, we don't want to go through stress to build a website. So what we're going to do is what we're going to click over here, which says what import demo. Now that we have installed a new thing, before we import the demo, let's go over here and then refresh the website to see how our website looks like before we even go ahead to import the demo. Now as you can see, this is how our website looks like. Okay, these are exactly how our website looks like. Now we are going to import a new demo. Okay, so what we're going to do is we click over here to click on import new demo, import demo, and then it will bring us to this page. Okay, or it's going to bring us to this page. Now we can check through which one you want. So if you want this one, especially those you know, if you are using RTL, okay, it means that you write from right to left, you can install this one. The team supports RTL. And then those of us who are, you know, like using the normal left to right, you can also you know, choose between these two things. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one over here. So let's see the demo that we are going to import. So just click over here to preview the demo that you are going to import. So this is the demo website that we are going to import. Okay, so we're going to import already built website for us. Okay, or what we will do is we're just going to you know, we want the design, we want the everything, and then we change it to be our colors, and then we will put in our product. Okay, that is exactly what we are going to do. So this is the as you can see, if you check these two things, they look similar. Okay, just that I have made it my own, and that is exactly what I want to teach you to also do it the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this one, come to the dashboard over here, and then click on import demo. So click on import demo to import. So as you can see, demo is importing. So just, you know, give it some time, some few minutes, it will start importing for you. It will start the import will be done, and then we'll start having a brand new website for yourself. So guys, since it is still uploading, importing, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel for me, like the video, and then write anything you want to write for me, okay, in the comment section. Just write something for me. I want to hear from you guys. How is your web design going? How is it going? Is everything all right? Are you learning? Are you learning from this channel? If you are learning from this channel, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that yes, you are right, you are learning. Write your comment over there and ask me anything that you want to ask. Okay guys, so as you can see over here, the demo import has finished. Please check your page and make sure that everything has imported. Now guys, one thing I want you to also notice that when you are importing the demo, do not leave the page. Okay, if you leave the page, the demo will not import. Okay, that is what I have noticed. So please do not leave the page when importing the demo content. Okay, so now that we have imported our demo content, you know, everything is correct. Now let's check out our page. Let's refresh it. Yeah, so as you can see, this is our new website. Okay, so this is our new website over here. So as you can see, everything is perfectly done over here. Now we have to do some small adjustment and some small editing of the website to make it look like this one, and then I'll show you how you can be able to create product, and then some of the WooCommerce settings. Okay, so now that we have our demo correctly imported for us, I want us to go back to our website, and then what we are going to do is I want us to pass through the WooCommerce settings. Okay, so to pass through the WooCommerce settings, now let's go over here and go to home over here. Now I'm going to delete cancel this one over here, Okay, now as you can see over here, we're going to go through the WooCommerce setup. Okay, so let's start. Click over here and then click on start selling. Now I will take you through some wizard. Okay, so this is just a simple wizard that you have to go through. Okay, so just enter your details over here. So I'm going to enter my details over here. Okay, and then I don't want any tips, and then I'm going to click on continue, and then I'll say no thanks. Okay, so now you choose the kind of things that you are selling. So if you are selling fashion, if you are selling health product, if you are selling electronics, if you are selling food and drinks, if you are selling, so you choose it. So I'm selling what food, electronics. Okay, so I'm going to go continue. Now of course this settings are not really that kind of necessary for you, but then it is good to go through all the settings. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue, and then over here just choose your product, how many products you are selling. Now if you are setting the the website for a client or the store for a client, you just tick over here. Okay, so are you currently selling anywhere? I'll just say no, and then I'll click on go, and then they said what add recommended features. I'll say no. Okay, so because it's going to install all these plugins for me, I don't want it, and then I'll click on what continue. Now as you can see, it brings me over here to choose a theme. I'm going to continue with my active theme. Okay, so I'll click over here. Okay, so now we have it set up and done. Okay, now the next one is payment. So I'm going to click on payment over here. Now you choose between payment. Now of course if you are in Africa, you can use Paystack. Okay, if you are in the rest of the world, you can use PayPal payment, or you can install Stripe, or any other payment system that you want to use. But I'm going to use cash on delivery. Okay, so I'm going to enable cash on delivery over here. Okay, so now that I have cash on delivery enabled, I can go back. Okay, now I have my payment set. Now let's talk about tax. Okay, now if you are dealing with tax, okay, you can set up your tax, but I don't want to I don't charge tax on sales. Okay, so I'll click on this one. Now of course if you are dealing with tax, if you are in a country whereby you're dealing VAT or VAT, okay, you can set it up, but I'm not setting it up. Now over here it says set up shipping. So if you ship your product, you need to set up your shipping. So it has automatically set up a shipping fee for me. Okay, which free shipping. I'm going to choose the rest of the world, so maybe I'll ship outside the rest of the world too. So I'm going to say maybe I'm going to give over here, let's say 50 cities. Okay, and then over here if you don't want free shipping, you can also set up your shipping. So let's say I want to give a shipping cost of 30 over here, or you can decide to also make it free shipping. It depends on you. So I'm going to click here to complete it, and then the next one is marketing tools. We're going to ignore all those things, and then you can personalize your store. So let me click over here. You can install your create a new home page and customize it to suit your needs. I'm going to skip this one, and then I'm going to remove this one, and then insert my own icon or logo on it. Okay, so I'm going to click on files over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all my files that I'm going to use for the website. So I'm going to locate where my file is, and then the website that I'm creating is called where is it? Okay, so these are all my files that I'm going to use for the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of them. Okay, and then I'll paste it I'll upload it in the on the website. Okay, so I'm going to upload all of them on the website. So let's wait for it to upload. I have 69 files to upload, so let's hold on for it to upload. Okay guys, so now that all of them are uploaded, I've uploaded all of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select my logo. Okay, I'm going to select the logo, this one. Okay, and then I'm going to click on set. So I'm going to set my logo, and then I'll proceed. Okay, so you can just give a store notice. So maybe any notice that you want to give to your store. Now this is a demo store, so I'm going to leave it at it, and then click on what complete task. So now that I'm done, I'm almost done. Yeah, so I need to start uploading product and other stuff. So now we are done with the WooCommerce settings. Now these settings can also be done over here. Okay, so as you can see, when you click on settings over here, you can go through all the WooCommerce settings over here from here. So under WooCommerce, you come to settings. Okay, so if you missed something, if you missed anything, you can go through all the settings one by one. So this is general, this is product, shipping, payment, account and privacy, emails, integration, and then advanced. So basically what really is needed is your general store address over here, and the general settings over here. You check your shipping. Okay, you can set shipping over here. Okay, it is very important to set your shipping. So as you can see, my shipping zone has already been set, which I'm using a flat rate, okay, of the 30 cedis that I set. So if you go over here, if you click on edit, you can see that I'm running on a flat rate over here. Now if I click on the edit, you can see that the 30 cedis that I set from the setup wizard is automatically over here. Okay, so the setup wizard make it so simple for you, unless maybe your shipping is very advanced, then you have to go through advanced shipping settings. Okay, now you can also go to payment, and then that is where you are going to set your payment. So as you can see, the these three payment method do not really require any other plugin or any other thing to be installed, like the direct bank transfer, the check, and then cash on delivery. And this is what I set it up. Okay, so you can also go ahead to install different plugins to help you use credit card and other stuff like PayPal, and then Paystack, and then Stripe. All of them you can install it on your website. You install those plugins on your website to be able to help you accept credit card and then other mobile money payments on your website. And then when you go to accounts and privacy also, this is where all your accounts are. So how you can control the account page, and then also the privacy of your customers. Okay, so over here, you want to allow guests check out without account, you can do that. But I want to also allow customers to log in an existing account during checkout. And then account creation, allow customers to create an account during checkout, and then also allow customers to create account on my account page. And then when creating account, automatically generate account for the user. No, I want them to set their own username and then password. When creating account, send a link to the set their password. No, I want them to create their own password. Okay, and then remove erasure request. So account eraser request. So remove personal data from others on request. So if somebody wants to tell you that they want to remove their personal data, you can. That is if they request for it, you can do that. So I think all these ones are okay, and what I need to do is to just click on save over here, and then I save it. Now you can go through the emails also to check all those things, but I'm going to leave it as it is. And then now that I have my settings, everything done, all what I need to do is to go to I'm going to go to appearance over here, okay, and I'm going to go to what, customize, because I want to change the look and feel of my website. I don't like the purple color or the mauve color over here, okay. I want to change it to my what, this one. I want to change it to this one, okay, to my color or my brand colors over here. So I'm going to go and customize the whole website itself, the look and feel of the website. That is exactly what we are going to do right now, okay. Okay, very good. So now that we are at the customization side or the customized side, what we're going to do is let's go through it one by one. So this is what homepage settings, okay. Of course, our homepage is set to a static, and then it is what, the homepage, okay. Now the next one that we're going to do is what, general what settings. Now if this one is just what, save drop down value as what, as a flag, okay. So that is exactly how it is. You can change it and make it what, ID, but we want it as what, as a flag. And then site layout, how you want your site to what. So do you want a box or a full width? Now the full width is okay, I'll leave it as it is. And then the header, okay. So these are the settings for the what, the header. Now let's go to site identity. The site identity talks about what, our logo. So this is what, the logo over here. Now we want to what, remove it, and then we want to set our own what, our own logo, okay. So we want to set our own logo for the website. So I'm going to look for the logo. Where is it? This one. And I'm going to what, set it over there. Of course, I'm going to skip cropping because I don't want to crop it. So that is it. And then I'm going to use the same thing for what, for mobile too, okay. So on a mobile phone, how would people see it? I want them to see the same thing, okay. Now if you haven't set your site title, you can what, set it up, and then your tagline too, you can set it up over here. Now display site title and tagline, I don't want to display it, okay, so I'm going to ignore it. And then this is what, the place whereby you set your favicon, okay. Now what is a favicon? So as you can see over here, this image over here, or this icon over here, that is what the favicon over there, okay. That is the one that we want to, that is a site icon. So we want to set it up. So make sure that you create a one which is what, 512 by 512, okay. So I'm going to choose my favicon icon, and then what, I set it. So where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it? So this one, I'm going to use this one, okay. So as you can see, I created it already, 512 by 512, and I'm going to select it. So that is what, that is it over here, okay. So as you can see, it has what, it is showing over here. So that is it. So now that everything is done, I'll just click on what, publish, to make sure that I save the changes that I did. Now let's go back over here and then click on top header, okay. Now this is the top header, this one over here, that is what, the top header, okay. That is the top header. Now these are what, the social icons over here, okay, or the social links, okay. Now if you have all these social links, you can keep it and then add your what, your social links over here. But I want to, Spotify is not needed on this website, so I'm going to, this one too is not needed, VK, and then if you want Pinterest, you can leave it. I want WordPress, I want to ignore it. So let's say I want to leave these 4 things over here, okay. And then of course, if you want also show the login register link, that is this one over here. It means that when people are not logging, it will show what, login or register, okay, over here. So I want to leave it as it is, and then click on what, publish. Now of course, if you don't want to display this one also, you can, remove it from there. You can just remove it from there, and then it will go away, okay. So as you can see, you have it just like this one, but I want to display it, okay. So I want to display it, so I'm going to just display it over there. Now let's go back and then go to the special menu. Now this is the special menu, okay. So like as you can see, it's written with all categories. So if you want to change it and make it a different thing, you can you can of course change it and make it with a different name or a different thing over here, okay. So let's say all product. So as you can see, it is all product over here. but all categories is what is good. So I'm going to leave it all categories, and then I'm going to click on publish. And I'm going to go back. Let's go back, and then let's this is the search form settings. Okay, so if you want to display search form, you can leave it as it is. If you don't want to display it, you can toggle between on and off, just to whether display or not display. And then wish list. Okay, if you want to display the wish list, okay, so as you can see over here, you can check it. And then the mini cart. Okay, so that one to this one, if you want to display it, you can toggle on and off. So now that we are done with our header, now let's go to the pages. Okay, now this is the pages. So page header. So our page header. So this is the photo that comes. Okay, now if you go over here, okay, and then let's go to the shop page and see. As you can see, this is the photo that comes. Okay, now we don't want this picture. Okay, it looks like somewhere in China also. We don't want this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just add new. Click on add new to add your own photos over there. Now I'm gonna look through, and then just pick this one. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, let me pick a different one, because I don't know why it is not cropping. It's supposed to let me crop it. So let me go through and see which one. Okay, so now that I have it done, now let me select this one. Okay, so as you can see, I can easily crop it. Okay, so I can just crop it over here. So guys, make sure that your image is compatible with the website, so that you can be able to do it the way you want. So I'm going to delete this one, and then also delete this one. I'm going to add another one, because I want different images, so that I will randomize it, and then will be changing for me. Okay, and then let me see. Okay, so let me try this one and see if it's gonna work. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use this one also. I'm gonna crop it. Okay, so I have two images. Okay, so I have two images. Now I'm going to click on randomize uploaded headers. Okay, so I'm going to click over here, and then it will be changing it. Okay, as and when, all the time. Okay, so it will be changing it, and that is what I want. So I'm just going to click on publish over here. Okay, so now that we have now you can also enable parallels background, so that if you want it that way, it will also change. Now let's go to you can check the blog page also, how you want it. Okay, the settings of it. You can also check your archive, everything, single page, everything. You can check it, but I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to go for colors. Okay, now with the colors, I'm going to go for theme colors, and as you can see, these are the two colors over here. So as you can see, this one, and then this one. Okay, and that is it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to change it. Okay, so I'm going to click over here, and then choose my color picker over here, and then I'll use it to pick color. Okay, I'm just going to pick this color over here. I'm going to pick this color, copy the color. Okay, now close the color picker. Now come here, click over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one as my my default color, my primary color. Okay, and I'm going to leave this one as it is over here. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is how I want it. Okay, I want it to be what, to be red. And then I'm gonna leave this one as it is. Okay, so I think it's quite okay now. But if you can change it depending on what your brand color. Okay, so depending on your brand color, you can decide to what to change it. So if you want it to be what, this kind of yellow, this one will also change to be what, to be yellow. So as you can see, that is what, yellow. Okay, but I'm still going to use my color picker, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use this yellow. Yeah, I want this yellow. I'm going to pick it and close the color picker, come over here and then paste this one over here, and then let's see how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, now I used that kind of yellow because I want it to be almost the same as what, as this one. And then if I hover on this one, it shouldn't get lost. Okay, so that is it. So I publish it, and then I go back. Let me go back, and then you can check your sidebar. You can also check your what, your footer. You can check your sorry, your accept, and then you can also check your background. But I'm going to leave it as it is because I want it the way it is. Okay, everything is good for me. And then I'm going to what, actually I'm going to leave the customize the way it is. No, I'm going to go. So let me just close it or cancel it and go back to my dashboard. Okay, so now that we have our website, let's refresh this one and see how now our website looks like. So now we have our website looking like this. Okay, so this is what our shop page, as you can see. Now let's go back to our home page. Okay, so we have to do some some kind of like editing over here so that it wouldn't take us to the themes page rather. So as we copied the demo, some of the links are linking to the themes page. Okay, so that is what we are about to do. So now let's before we do everything, let's create menu, okay, for the header. Okay, so now let's go back over here and then come to appearance over here and then click on menus. Okay, so if you look at this one have what, home page, shop, categories, blog, my account, and then what, contact. Okay, so that's exactly what we want. So I'm going to remove this links over here. I'm going to remove them. Okay, I'm going to remove all of them. I'm going to remove all of them. Let me just remove all of them. Okay, so that we set up a new menu, or you can decide to create a new menu. Okay, but I'm just going to remove this ones. So let's remove all of them. So this is the shop page. Going to remove all of them. Okay, so now we have home page. There we have this one. It's even a not a home page. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's come over here. Okay, now this is the front page, so we're going to click over here and then add to it, add to our home page. Okay, now come over here and then I'm going to just name it home. Okay, instead of home page. Okay, so we have home, we have the shop, we have blog, and then we have contact us. So what again do we need? We need the account page, so we need this one. Okay, and then I'm going to pick this shop. because that is my shop page. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one here. So I have this 1 2 3 4 5, and what do we have over here? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so let's come over here. Now what is left with our category? So let's create a custom link. Okay, and then I'm going to write categories and then add it to it, add it over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to screen options over here and then choose product categories. Take product categories over here. Okay, now as you take product categories, realize that we have what, a new item over here which says what, product categories. Now come over here. Now these are our product categories. Of course this is not what we want. These are the ones that came with what, with the theme, okay, or with the demo website. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on save menu over here. Okay, and then we'll come to product. We hover on product over here and then click on what, categories. Okay, so I'm going to open in a new link, a new tab, okay, so that you know what we are talking about. And then over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of them and then delete some of them. So I'm going to select all of them, okay, and then look through, and then I'm not going to delete this one. What again, let's say I'm going to leave this one also, and then let's say I'm going to leave this one also. Okay, but I'm going to delete the rest. So I'm going to delete the rest. Okay, now I have these things over here. So electronics, laptop, mobile, and then what, TV. So I'm going to do a quick edit, and instead of electronics I'm going to write let's say computer and laptops. Okay, so computer and laptops, and then I'll just say computer over here. Okay, and then I'll update it. Okay, very good. So let's assume that this one is what, under this one. Okay, but if this one is computer and laptops, then I'm going to delete this one. So I'm going to delete this one here, and then this one is what, mobile and tablet. Mobile and tablet. Okay, and this one is TV. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this one. Okay, we want to edit it fully and then add some images to it. So we're going to go over here and then click on upload image. So what we are editing is what, computer and laptops. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to add this image. Okay, and then click on what, update. So update it. Now let's go back to the categories and then choose what, mobile and tablet, and then come over here and say what, add or upload image. So let's find any mobile phone. So let's say this one, and then just upload it and then update it. Okay, very good. So we're still going to go back, and then we also edit the TV category, and then we come to thumbnail, and then we upload a new thumbnail for it, and what we're going to search for is what, TV. So let's locate TV. Let's see if we can find any TV. Yeah, so we're going to choose this one and then click on what, update. Okay, so now we're going to add our own kind of what, we're going to add our own to what, to the 3 that we have over here. So we have 1 2 3 categories. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add what, our own to it. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to The next one that we have is what? Camera. Okay, so let's add camera. Let's upload image, and then we look for the camera. So let's say this one, and then let's add the image, and then let's add the it, and then we're gonna go for headphones. So let's say headphones and speakers. Okay, so headphones and speakers, we are going to use let's use this one, and then use the image, and then click add new category. So you can add, continue to add all the what categories that you want. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'm going to add last one to it so that we can use it to create our home page nicely. Now let me go over here and then see which category didn't. So let me add what which category did let me see, let me check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me come over here. Speakers, laptops, cameras. Oh, okay. So what I did is I separated this one. Okay. So what I'm going to add is I'm going to add home appliance. Okay. So home appliance. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and then pick any let me pick this rice cooker, and then add new category. So now I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 categories over here. Now I ignore this one because mostly I don't really want to show uncategorized category. So now that we have our category set, now let's go over here, and then let's refresh the page over here. Okay, so now let's come over here to categories, product categories over here. Now let's go to view all. Now we can add all these categories to our header. Okay, so let's add them. Okay, now let's put them under what? Under let's put them under categories. Okay, so I'm going to put all of them under what? Categories. Okay, very good. Now we can push this one here. Okay, very good. Okay, so now that we have this one done, now the next one left is what? The WooCommerce endpoint. Now we're going to add others, and then we're going to add logout, so that people can be able to log out, and this one is going to be under what? Under others. Okay, yeah, very good. So now we have this one, we can save it. Okay, so now if you come over here and then refresh the website, this is what we're going to see. We're going to see a new, so as you can see, we have what here. Okay, so now this one says what? Sample. So let's go back to our menus, and then with it, this one says sample. Okay, so now we cannot see the sample over here. Why? Now before we can see it, we go to screen options over here, and then link description over here. Okay, so just click on it to show the link description. Now if you come over here and then we open it, you can see that it is what? It says what? Sample. Now let's delete it. Okay, now let's look at this one. This one says what? Store. Okay, so on the shop page we're going to give it what? A store. So let's go over here and I just write what? Store over here. Okay, now of course we can even give this one, let's say, product. Okay, yeah, and then we can what? Save it. Okay, so now that we are here, let's configure the next menu item, which is what? The secondary menu. Okay, so let's select the secondary menu. Now the secondary menu is the menu item that shows over here. Okay, So if you click over here, now we don't have any, because we deleted most of the you know, the menu from it. We don't have any. We deleted most of the category from it. We don't have any you know, categories under this one. So we're gonna configure our own thing. So this is what it's showing right now. Okay, so we have computers and laptops, and then we have mobile and tablet, and then TV. Okay, so now I'm going to let all of them show in one you know, in one order, one single order. Okay, so I'm going to go to categories over here. Oh, not this one, product categories. Okay, I'm going to select all the product categories, all of them, and then bring them here. Of course, the one that repeats, I'll delete them. So mobiles to remove it, and computer, remove it. Okay, so now I can, you know, drag this one down, put this one up. Yeah, so basically, no, let me bring this one here. Yeah, so basically we have this one now. You know, if you want to give it to it, you know, if you look at this one, if you click over here, you have icons over here. Okay, and that's exactly what we want. We want to give it to icon. So to give it an icon, just click on this arrow over here, and as you can see, it says select icon. So click on this one to select an icon, and then the icon will drop down over here. Now we're going to choose something different. Let me see. So select the icon that you want. So I want, what do I want? I want something like a TV. TV should be down here. Oh no, not TV. I want like computer or something. This is a TV. I want computer. Let's scroll through. Yeah, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to select this one, and then I'll just, you know, the same way mobile, you know, you can go through and then click on select icon, and then choose you know, the icon that you want. So we want mobile. Okay, and then the same way headphones, click on it, and then, you know, choose, I'm going to choose this one. The same way camera, click on select icon, and then choose, you know, the one that you want. Where is the camera? Yeah, this one. Okay, so the next one is home appliances. So I'm going to choose you know, something like TV for it. Okay, so let me say I want to choose this one for it. Okay, and then with the TV also, I'll still choose, you know, TV for it. I'm going to choose this one for it. So now that we have all this one set, all what we can do is to click on save menu. Okay, so now guys, we have our menu set. Okay, so when we refresh it, as you can see, we have all our menu set over here. Okay, so now this is our menu. Okay, so now we have our menu set. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have to you know, edit our front page. Okay, so as you can see, because we deleted the categories, we don't have nothing over here. Okay, so we have to edit our front page. Now what we're going to do is, let me come over here and then go to all products. Okay, I want to delete some of the products from it, the demo product. Now I'm going to select choose a category which is uncategorized. Okay, and then delete all those products from it. So I'm going to choose this uncategorized category and then filter it. and then I'm going to trash all of them, okay, because those things are what it doesn't relate to what I'm going to do. Now for you, you have to delete everything and then create your own your own product, okay. But for me, I just want some product to be on it, and then I'll show you how you can be able to create your own product, okay. So don't worry about it. I'll show you how you can be able to create your own product. Okay, so I'm going to go into the trash, and then I'm going to click over here which says empty trash, to empty our trash, so that I know that I don't have nothing in the trash. Okay, so now that I have emptied my trash, now what we're going to do is we're going to add some few products, okay. We're going to add some few products. So what we're going to do is click on add new product, or just hover on product and then come over here which says add product, okay. Now before we add new product, one thing I forgot, let's go to attribute, okay. Let's go to attribute and then add attribute to it. Since we're going to create a variable product, we need to variations and other stuff, we need to add attribute. Now with this tutorial, we're going to make it simple. We're going to just add a color attribute, okay. So what we're going to do is we click give a name as color, okay, and then we just click on add attribute. Okay, so now that we've added the attribute, you need to configure the terms of the attribute. So with color, what are the terms of the attribute? We have different kinds of color. We have red, white, blue, black, and all those things are the terms. So we configure, you click on configure to configure the terms. Now let's give colors to it. So the first color we're going to give is black. We're going to give black, and then add new color. I'm going to give white. Oh, why am I making a lot of mistakes? I'm going to give color. I'm going to give blue, red, green, yellow, gold, wine, brown. So you can give us as many colors as you can, okay. So wine, and then what again, let's say silver, ash, and all those things. So let's say these are the colors that I want to give, okay. Now I can go ahead to create my product. So I'll go to here to click on add new product. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add new product. So what are the products that I'm going to add? Let me come over here. So I'm going to add this smart watch, okay. So sports smartwatch. So I'm going to come over here and write sport smart watch. Okay, so now you can give it a long description for it, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new and then write a dummy text, okay, dummy text generator. So I'm going to go by dummy text generator, and then I'll go to this the Ipsen whatever generator, okay. So Lorem Ipsen, this one. I'm going to click over here and then select some some text that I want to use, okay. So I'm just going to select some of them, okay. Just select any text that you want to, but you have to give your product description. So let's say I want to use this one. So let's say I want to use this text, okay. And then over here you can give a short description. So the short description appears at the top after the price. Okay, so I give a short description. Now what is it? Is it a simple product, or so let's look over here. Is it a simple product, or it is what? It is a variable product. Let's look at it. And now, as you can see, it is what? A variable product, because you have what? Colors over here. So it is what? A variable product. It means that we can choose between what? The different what? Colors. Okay. Now, so we have to what? Create that kind of what? Variable what? Product for it. So what we have to do is click on over here, and then under this product type, choose what? Variable. Okay. Now the moment you choose the variable, this one disappears. Now what we're going to go is we're going to go to attribute over here, and then we select our color attribute. Okay. Now we come over here. Now let's look at how this one have how many colors. Have brown, pink, and what? Silver. So we're gonna go over here, go to here, and then select our colors. So we have what? Brown, pink. Pink is not in, so we can add pink over here. Okay, just add the pink, and then click on what? So you click on add new, and then to add the pink, and then the silver, we add the silver. Okay, now make sure that you click over here which is what? Used for variations. Okay, so click this one to be used for all variation, because we're going to use it is what? It is a variable product we're going to use for this variation. And then click on what? Save attribute over here. Now that we have this one saved over here, now make sure that it loads finish. Okay, and then go to what? Variations over here. Now and on this tab over here, click to open the tab, and then choose this one which says what? Create variations from all attributes. Choose it, and then click on go, and then it will tell you some things that it is going to create variations. It will run blah 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 blah. Make sure you just click on what? Okay, and then it tells you that what? We have 3 variations added. Okay, so now all the variations will be what? Will be over here. So as you can see, we have all the variations over here. Now that we have all the variations over here, you can open inside over here and add all your what? All your details in it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is you can decide to give an image for what? For each. So this one is what? Brown. So this one is what? Brown. So this is what? The brown color. I'll set it over here. I'll give it the price. So what is the price for the watch? Is 250, but the original price is 199. The sale price is 199. So 250, and then this one is what? 199. Okay, that is the sale price. It means that the original price is this one, but then it has been reduced to this one. Okay, and then stock status, it is in stock. You can add all this kind of what? Weight and dimension and all those things to it. I'm going to leave it as it is. Now that I'm done with it, I'll just close it and open the pink one. Choose the pink color, and then upload it. Give it the same price as this one. Now if this one have different price, maybe the pink is more expensive, so you want to give a different price, you can do that. But I'm going to give a different the same price for it. And then I'm done with this one. Go over here, click over here, and then choose the next one is what? The silver, this one. Okay, so I'm going to what? Set the variation, and then I'll give it the same thing as we did, 250, 199, and then I'm done with it. After that, all what I'm going to do is to click on what? Save changes, to save the changes. So now as you can see, our notice is gone, and now we have our prices set. Okay, now what if there are so many variations? Do you have to be clicking in one by one? No, you can click over here, and then as you can see, set regular prices. You can set, click over here to what? To set, and click over here to let's say go to set your regular prices, and then we'll run through all of them. We'll give it to all of the what, all of your variations. Okay, so I'm going to cancel it. So that is how you can be able to use for bulk variations. Okay, now let's go over here and then set our product image. So click on set product image, and then choose the image that you want to use for the product. So I'm going to choose this one, and then click on set image, and then I'll click on add product gallery. So I'm going to add all this. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to add these two as my product gallery. Now I think I made a mistake in choosing the pink one, so I have to change it. So as you can see, this pink is different from this pink, so I have to delete this one and choose the right one. So this is the right pink. Okay, I'll set it over here. Now as you can see, that is it. Now I can give some tags to it. So let's say this is watch, okay, or maybe smart watch. Okay, so I'll give it to, and then of course we forgot to set give category for watch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I can click over here to create new category, and then call it watch or watches, and then click on add new. It will come over here. Okay, I'm still going to give this category because this is a smartwatch. It means that it is like a computer, so I'm going to put it under computers over here, and then after that I'll click on publish to publish our product. So this is a variable product. This is how you can be able to create simple variable product. Okay, now of course variations can be done in so many different ways, but this is is one variation that it is very needed to be able to done. Now that it is done, let's check it and see how it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, our product is has been created, and it is it is good. Okay, so we can choose the color. This is brown. Now when we choose pink is supposed to show over here. If you choose silver is supposed to show over here. So as you can see, everything is working perfectly. Okay, nicely done. Now that we've created a variable product, now let's see how we can create a simple product. So to also create a simple product, so let's click on add new over here. So we're going to click on add new. Now let's say a simple product like one mobile phone with just one color. Okay, so that is where we are going to go. So I'm going to just let it load finish. So I'm going to set the image first. So I'm going to go over here and then set the product image. So what am I going to create? So let's say okay, so let's say I'm going to create this laptop. Okay, so it is just one laptop. I'm going to set this product image, and then I'm going to go over here to say add product gallery. So it means that different images of that same product. So let's say this one, this one, this one, and this one are all the same. Okay, so it doesn't have any variation, just that one laptop with different images. So that is it. So we call this one a simple product. Now with a simple product, we just give it a simple name. Okay, a price over here. So let's say the price is 2,000. Okay, so the price is 2,000. And with this one, because it is not a variable product, we are not going to go to attribute and all those things. No, we just leaving it as it is. You can decide to also go for attribute and then check the color for it, and then add the color attribute, and then let's say this one is silver. Okay, so it is the color attribute is silver, but you see there is nothing that says use it for variations, because it is not a variable product, but we're just setting an attribute which is a color for it. Okay, now let's give it a tag. So let's say it is a laptop. Okay, so we give it what, a laptop tag. Now let's go over here and then choose the what, it's for what, for laptops, and then come over here and then set your what, your product name. So let's say this one is what, student laptop, or cute student laptop. Okay, so I'm just giving it that kind of name, and then I can click on what. So make sure that everything is correct, everything is set, and then you can click on what, publish. Now we're going to see the difference between the first one that we created and the second one that we created. Okay, so now that it is published, let's take a look at how it looks like on the front end. So we're going to hover over here, right click on it, and then take a look at how it looks like. So as you can see, this is what, our laptop. Now if you realize, we did not give it what, any kind of content. Okay, so we didn't give it any kind of content. So let's say we are giving it what, content over here. Okay, and then update it, and then let's come over here, and then when we refresh it, you realize that there is content over here. Okay, the content that we gave to it right now comes over here, but there is no content over here. The only content is the additional what, information, which is what, silver. Okay, but if you come over here and then paste in some few content over here, so let's say we're going to paste in some few content. Okay, and then we update it, and then we come over here and then refresh it. You realize that we have what, description over here. Okay, we have what, the content that we pasted is what is over here, and then the additional information comes over here, which says the color is what, silver. Okay, and then your review also comes over here. So that is how you can be able to add a simple product. Now if you look at this one and then you look at the last one that we created, you realize that this one doesn't have any kind of what, thing that you can change for this the pictures or whatever it is over here to what, to change. Okay, because this is what, a simple product. It is just one with no other what, colors or no other variations. Okay, and that is it. Now that we have created, or we know how to create a simple and a variable product, I'm not going to create all those products. Okay, you can do it yourself. Now what we're going to do is what, to set up our home page, or configure our home page. Make sure that everything, this dummy images are not there. We will use our own what, our own images. Okay, that is what we are going to what, that is what we are going to do. So to do that, or to get that one done, now of course we have to click on what, edit with what, Elementor. Okay, we need to use Elementor to edit our what, our home page. So we're going to use Elementor to edit our home page. Okay guys, so one thing about this theme is that it comes with its own add-on for what, Elementor. Okay, so most of the things are what comes with the theme. If you install the theme and then install the recommended plugins, you realize that some other things are added to it. So if you go over here, okay, and if you go under what, under WordPress over here, and then you realize that some of these things have been added to it, the theme. So if you look at this one's the OS, that is the arcade what store. Okay, so this one is what, OS. These are all what, for the arcade store. Okay, so these are added by what, the arcade store. Okay, so these things are all added by the arcade store. So to edit this thing, what we need to do is to click over here. Now let me give you something, let me show you something. So let me go to the front page. Now this slider you see over here are all pages which are what, are linked together. Okay, so they are all pages. So let's go back to our dashboard over here and then go to pages over here. Okay, so now if you go to pages, you realize that we have these 3 pages, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if you come over here, you see that this is what 80% discount during what Thanksgiving. Okay, it is over here, 80% discount during Thanksgiving. So it is a page that is created. So that page is what we are going to edit, or you can decide to delete it and then create your own pages. But I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to edit those pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the home page of this one and then see what is really written on those pages of the website that we have. So this one says quality laptops at affordable prices. So we're going to go over here and then click on this first one, and then the topic we're going to, instead of 60% blah blah blah, we want to change it to quality laptops at affordable prices. Okay, so instead of 60% over here, we're going to say quality laptops at affordable prices. Okay, now you can add your own text over here. Now remember that the text that you add is the one that shows over here. Okay, so you can add those texts over there. But I'm not going to let me delete this one. I'm not going to do it. I'll just leave this one, and then I will update it over here. Okay, now I even forgot. Now let's come over here, and then this is the featured image, the image that shows over here. Okay, that is the featured image. Okay, the image that shows over here. Okay, that is the featured image. So what we're going to do is we click over here to change the image. Okay, so you can set your own your own image. Okay, so let me look at this one, quality laptops at affordable. So it is it is this laptop. Okay, so I can set it over here and then click on update. Okay, so now that I have it updated, now I can go back again and then do the same thing for this one also. Okay, so this one also says a 60% jackpot deal on all headphones. So 70%, so I'm going to say 60% jackpot deal on all headphones. Okay, so let's say 60% deal on all jackpot deal on all headphones, and then I'll come over here, click on this featured image over here, and then I'll replace it with headphone. So let's say I'm going to replace it with this headphone, and then I'll set it as the featured image, and then I'll update it. Perfect. So we are done with this one. Now let's go to the next one. Now, like I said, you can change your own text over here. Okay, and then the next one is 80% discount during Thanksgiving. And what is the next one over here? Get big discount now on all mobile phones. So on all mobile phones, we're gonna give discount. So we say get big discount now on all mobile phones. Okay, so you can the same way write your own words over there, and then we can change the image over here. Okay, replace it with a different image. Load more. Okay, so mobile phones. Okay, so let's use this one over here and then set it as the featured image. Now we can click on update to update it. So now if you come to our home page over here and then refresh it, we're supposed to have you know, what we've done. Okay, so as you can see, now we have perfectly what done it. Okay, so now that we've done what you are supposed to do, now that we've done what we are supposed to do over here, now the only thing that is left for us is to change the links over here. Okay, that is the shop now links. Okay, this links. Now if you realize it, if you click over here, it will take me to the theme that we downloaded, its page. Okay, that's not what we want. So what we have to do is just, you know, delete all the links over here, and then insert our own link. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the shop page link. Okay, so I'm going to copy the link of the shop page, and then I'll paste it in all the fields. Okay, but of course you can use the category links. Okay, because this one is this one says one says, you know, mobile phones, one says computers, one says you know, other things altogether. So make sure headsets, so make sure that you use those category links, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, now over here is this ones. These two things are this ones. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to remove this one also. I'm going to upload my own image over there. So you make sure that you use Photoshop or Canva, okay, to create your own kind of design. Okay, so like as you can see over here, I've created my own design, and I'm uploading the design in these two places. So as you can see, I just click on if I click on remove over here, automatically there is upload over here. So I'll click on the upload, and then click on the design that I want, and then input it over here. So now I have my this design set. Okay, and then I can click on update. So now I have to you know, now you can also link it. Okay, so link it. Okay, you link these banners, so you can link it to any page that you want. And of course I'm going to use the same as the shop page, so that it will go straight to the shop page. Okay, now over here we can style it. Okay, so as you can see, this is not picking out our color, so we have to style it. So this is just an icon box over here. Okay, so we can style the icon box, so you can input your own text here, everything to it, and then you choose the kind of icon that you want, and then you can style it. So let's, you know, style it. Okay, so let's say we're going to use this one over here. Okay, and then that is for the icon. And then when you click over here, content, click on the content, and then change the content to black. Okay, very good. Now that I have this one, then I just want to copy it. I'll copy it, and then I'll paste style. Okay, I'll just paste the style. That is all, and then it's done. Okay, now the next one is the category session. So I'm going to click over here, and then this one also is these categories are all are all the ones that you know, that have product in it. Okay, so if the category doesn't have product in it, it's not going to appear over here. Okay, so these are the ones that have you know, product in it. So I'm going to just select them. Okay, so as you can see, this you know, 4 categories have product in it. Now of course, if I want to add more, I can, let me go back over here, and then go to product over here, and then go to all products, and then let's say you know, I want to add some few product to different categories. So this one is headset. Okay, so I'll click over here, and then I'll come over here, instead of computer and laptops, I'll change it to you know, headphones and what speakers, and then I'll just update it. Okay, after I'm done with it, I'll go back to all the products page, and then let me see. So this one, mobile phone, TV, watches. So let's say we want to use home appliance. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one. This time around, I'm not going to. Now you see all the categories are over here. So I'm just going to use this one over here, and then click on update. Okay, so now I can confidently see that I can have 6 categories over here. So let me update it. Okay, and then I'll just refresh it. Now that this one is refreshing, let's go back over here and then go to categories, and then you realize that there is one category that doesn't have any image. Okay, so let's edit it to add image to it. Okay, so let's click over here to add edit it. Now let's upload image to it. So click on upload or add image, and then upload any image that you want to upload. So let me pick this one and then use it, and then I'll just update it. Okay, so guys, we're still going to click over here. Okay, and then now we have these 2 categories over here. We can have it over here so that it fits. So now, as you can see, it fits very well. Now we can update it. Okay, so now that we have this session also done, our next session, let's see the next session. What is the next session? Our next session is this this thing over here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one and then come to here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here, and then I'm going to change it to full width. Okay, now I'm going to right click over here, and I'm going to delete this one. Okay, now that I have this one full width, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say give it a minimum width height. Okay, and then I'm going to go to style and then put an image over there. Okay, so I'm going to go to images and then put an image over there. So I don't think I have that image because I cannot find it, but let me try and then find that same image. I don't know why I cannot find that image. Let me see where I place that particular image. Okay, so this is the image that I'm looking for. So I'm going to upload it and then use that particular image. Now I downloaded these images from Unsplash. Okay, so if you want good images, free, copyright free images, royalty free images, you go to Unsplash and then Pixabay. Okay, you can get images from there. Now I'm going to insert the image over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it center, and then I'm going to do it fix. Okay, and then I'm going to do it no repeat, and then I will say cover. Okay, so as you can see, it is fixed over here. Okay, now I can I can come over here, and then let's say I want to add, let me just duplicate this session or this column. Okay, so just right click over here to duplicate it. Okay, let me push it a little bit small, and then I'll come over here, click on the 6 dot or the 9 dot, and then bring this one into this one, and then work. Yeah, very good. And then I'll paste this one here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to style it. So what I will do is I'll just give it color white, and then I'll give it Poppins. The font family, I'll choose Poppins for it. Okay, and then I'll give it 16, or let's say 18, or let's say 20. Okay, then I'll give it 400 width, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give EM of 1.5. Let me say 1.4. Okay, yeah, this is okay. And then I'll still click over here on the 9 dots to go back to the widgets panel, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in a button over here. Okay, very good. So now that I have a button, I want to insert an icon. So I'll say basket. So I'm going to insert this shopping basket over here. Okay, now I want it after it. Yeah, very good. And I'll say shop now. Okay, so now I can link this one to the shop page. So this is is it this one or this one? Oh man. Okay, I'm going to choose this one, and then what I'm going to do is yeah, I'm going to style it. Okay, so I'll go over here to style, and then I'm going to give it our color, this kind of color. Okay, so that will blend through all that we are doing. Now that we have it, now you can realize that because this one is full width, the text will also be will be this way. Okay, and that is not what we want it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to click over here to edit the column, go to advanced. Okay, now with the padding, give it a left padding of, let's say, 120, and now you're going to have something like this, which I think is quite okay, but I want it to be in in line with this this side. Okay, so instead of 120, let me say 140, and see how it behaves. Yeah, so it is quite in line with it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as it is, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag this one a little bit. Yeah, okay, so this is quite okay. Okay, so you can style it the way you want it. Okay, depends on how you want it, but I think this one is okay for me. I'm just going to update it, and then I'll come over here. Now this one says now before we go over here, let's go over here. Okay, and then click on this one. Now remember that we have product over here. Now because we deleted some of the product, all of them is gone. So what we're going to do is we want to select those products that we want to use. Okay, now this is just like a toggle tab. Okay, you can choose the kind of tabs that you want it to show over here. So for what I want to show, I want to show the computers, the headphones. I don't want to show home appliance. I don't want to show TV. I just want to show some few things. Okay, yeah, I think this is quite okay. And then you can the number you want it to show, you can write it over here, and then if you want it to show ID or whatever it is, okay, anyhow you want it to show, you can choose between it. And that is this part 2 is is done. Now let's go to the next one, which is this part. Okay, so for this part, it's very simple. We just change the background overlay. So let's take a look at how this one also looks like. This one says what deals on speakers. So I'm going to copy this one and then come over here and then click over here and then put this one in, deals on speakers. So this one says what 30% on get big discount on all others. So come over here and instead of 30%, we're gonna remove it and then say get discount on all others. Okay, very good. Now the next one is for us to change the button. Okay, so click over here and then go to what style over here. Okay, change you know, the color that you want. Okay, so let's say you want this one, and then as you see when you hover, this color is quite okay. Now but if you go back to content, you realize that the button is linking to the themes page. Okay, but I want it to link to our shop page, so we have to select the shop page. Okay, very good. Now we want to change the background overlay, so we click on this 6 dot over here to edit the the session, and I click on this style and then click on background overlay and then delete this one and then insert your own image over there. So we're going to insert this image. Click on insert media to insert your image, and as you can see we have a very nice image over here. Okay, so we can update it. Now make sure that everything that you do, you update it. It's very important. Now let's go back to this one. Okay, so this one is product on sale. Okay, so now we're gonna have product on sale over here. So let's click on this one. So as you can see, it is what Spare on show. So we name it with product on sale. Okay, so this is our product on sale. Now we don't want to select any category, but we want to use all on sale product. Okay, now of course if you want to list just one category over here, you can just select a category from this session. Okay, but we don't want to select any category. We leave it as it is and then we click on update. So now we have our session done. Now the next one is this one. Of course this is not ours, so I want to change it. So what I'm going to do is, it is just an image box, so I'm going to it is just an image, sorry. I'm going to just delete the image and then insert my own image over there. So I'm going to use the images that we use for the banners. Okay, so these two things, that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to click on this one, insert it over here, delete the shop, the link. Okay, and then insert my shop link over there. The same way applies to this one. Just delete this one, insert your own image over there, and then where is it, this one, insert it and then link it to anywhere that you want to link it, but I want to link it to the shop. Okay, and then that is it. So now we have this one also done. Okay, so I can click on update. Now the next one for us is the blog. Okay, so let's go over here. So it means that we have to delete this one and then delete this one, so that it will remain our blog. Okay, the same way we have to also delete this one, delete this one. Okay, now we only have our blog. Now with the blog, we will configure it from the other side. So let's just click on update, and now let's take a look at how our website really looks like. Okay, so as you can see, everything is is working perfectly. Yeah, very good. Okay, so of course you can delete all the dummy images and then what, insert your own what images. So now that we have our home page done, now let's check on the footer. Okay, let's check on the footer. The footer also still have some of the things that we don't want. So let's deal with the footer first. Okay, so to deal with the footer, let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, we're going to install a new plugin. Okay, we're going to install a new plugin. Now we're going to install two plugins. Okay, we're going to install two plugins. Now, so hover on plugins over here, add new plugin. Now the first plugin that we're going to install is this one, which is what, classic widgets. Okay, so install it. Now the next one that we're going to install is what, footer credit removal. So just search for footer credit removal. Let me see, which one are we going to install? Okay, footer credit removal. Okay, so let's say visual. Okay guys, so this is the plugin that we are going to install, visual footer credit remover. Okay, not removal, remover. Okay, so that is the plugin that we're going to install. So just click on install now to install it, and then click on activate to activate it. Okay, and then we're going to activate the classic widget too. Okay, so now that we have the classic widget activated, now we can hover on appearance over here and go to widgets. Okay, so now we have our classic widget. Okay, now we can customize our footer. So what we're going to do is click on footer over here, footer 1, and then with the about, okay, we're going to remove the logo and then upload our own logo over there. So we're going to upload our white logo. Make sure that you have two kinds of logo. One is your normal logo, and then change the other one to white. Okay, and then you should give a short description of your your website, your about page, and all those things. So I'm going to put this description over there, and then I'm going to remove the address, and then you can put your telephone number over here. You can put your email address to over here, and then the working time. Now the next one is the social media. Okay, so any social media handles that you have, you can put it over there, and then click on save. Now next one is quick links. Now with the quick links, let's open a new tab. Let's go to menus. Okay, I'm going to open the menus in a new tab. Now we're going to create new menu and call it quick links. Okay, so click on create new menu and then call it quick links. Okay, now just click on create to create the menu for you. Okay, so now that you have it done, now put some pages or links in the menu. So our quick links that we are going to go is the my account, our shop page. Now the my account, make sure that the one that is allocated to the account page is what you are using. Okay, the shop page, what again, let's see which ones are here. I've forgotten. My account, shop page, wish list, contact us, privacy, and then terms. Okay, so my account, wish list, contact. Okay, so I'm going to put all of them. Now the ones that left, I'm going to use custom links. Okay, so this one is terms and conditions, and this one is, if you create those pages, you can link them over here, and this one is privacy. Okay, very good. So I'm going to use this one. So we have the shop, my account, wish list, contact us, and this one. I'll click on what save to save the menu. Now that we have our menu saved, we can go back to our widget, refresh it. Now we can check our footer, and then as you see, we can select the quick links over here, okay, and then save it. So now we have our quick link saved. Okay, now the footer 3 is product list. Okay, so what is in the product list? So we just want to show only 3 products, okay, and they should be on sale product. So on sale product. And then footer 4 is also top rated product. So we also want to show just 3 top rated product. Okay, now if you come back to our website and then refresh it, we are supposed to have a complete footer done. So as you can see, it is done completely for us. Now our next one is how to get rid of this one and then put our own notice over there. Now as you can see, this footer over here, this website doesn't give us the permission to edit the footer, this especially this one. It gives us permission to do this one, but it doesn't give us permission to continue with it. That is why we installed the footer credit remover, okay, to help us do it. So what we're going to do is we go back to our dashboard, and then we will go to let me see. Okay, go to plugins. Okay, go to plugins, go to cancel, save. Okay, done. Okay, go to plugins, hover on plugins, and then click on installed plugins. We're going to check our installed plugins, and then we're going to use this one. So click over here which says visual editor. Okay, just click on it, and it's going to open our front page for us. Okay, so as you can see, our front page is open now. At the moment you hover on anything, it captures it. Okay, yeah, so that is what we are going to use to delete the footer and then replace it with our own kind of thing that we want. Okay, so let's scroll down and then capture the footer, this one, as you can see over here. Just capture it. Okay, now that we capture it, as you can see, it is gone. Okay, but we want to replace it. Okay, so I'm going to go and copy this footer over here, copy it, come over here, where is it, and then paste this one here. Okay, so you see, at the moment I paste it over here, what happens? It has removed the old footer and then replace it with this one. Okay, yeah, very good. So with this one, I'm just using a link. Okay, so as you can see, if I click over here, I can unlink it and then link it together. Okay, so the same way, just highlight the one that you want to link it, and then click on this, insert or edit link over here, and then it will open for you like this, and then you type in your links over there. Okay, and you type in your links over there, and that's exactly what I did. So just click on save to save it. Yes, it is saved. So now we are completely done. We can close this one. Okay, so now if you come to our front page and then refresh it, now we have a complete website. Okay, yeah, done. So that is how you can be able to edit your footer. Now with this one, of course, if you want to remove this one and place in your own thing, you can do it. You can also do it. Now go to customize, and then in your customization side, locate where you call footer. Okay, and as you can see, this is what image of payment processes. Okay, so you can remove it and then place your own thing over there. That's how you can what change your own. Okay, so basically that is how you can be able to what change your own what change the payment links and put in your own what payment links over there. So I think we are almost done with what we are supposed to do. Now you can be able to what create your own e-commerce website just like this one. Now the last one that I'm going to show you is how to what add a blog post. Okay, so to be able to add your own blog post, now go over here and then hover on post over here and then click on what add new. Okay, so now let's look at this website and let's look at this post. Okay, so we want to add this post to it. So let's open the post. So basically this is the post that they added. Okay, so must have best smart watches in 2022. So what we're going to do is we're also going to have what must have best smart watches in 2022. So must have best smart watches in 2022, and then we're going to add this text to it. Okay, so I'll click over here and then add a text to it. Okay, so you can add as many text as you want to add. Okay, it depends on you, and then you can even add images to it. So let's say I want to add image over here. Okay, I'll just click over here and then search for what image. Okay, I'll just click on, you can choose between this one or this one depending on the kind of image that you want. So I'll just click on image over here and then I'll upload the image that I want. Okay, and then let's say I want this image. I'll just upload it over here, and then I can edit the image. So anyhow I want to align it, align center, anyhow I want to make it. Okay, so I can just do it the way I want it. So I can also decide to even change it and make it cover. Okay, so as you can see, and then add some text blog on it. So I can say maybe best smart watches in 2022. Okay, so put it in the middle or something like that. So anyhow you want it, you can do it. Okay, so you can add any text that you want. So let's say you want to even add let's say product. Let me see if I can get some product. So you can add product category list. You can add product by categories. You can add product by attribute. You can even search product and then add them to it. Okay, product by tags, depending on how you want it. So let's say product by category. You choose the kind of category that you want to add. So let's say this one. Okay, you want to add this product category, you can just upload it, and then all the products will be here for you. Okay, so you write something about about the product, the kind of watches that you want, and then you put all those products over here. And as you can see, you can edit the columns, the rows, and everything over here. So if you want to show price, if you want to show title, you can toggle between this bars over here, and then it will show for you. And then after that, what you need to do is just click on post over here to go to the post settings. Click over here to set featured image for it. Okay, so let's say we want to set this one as the featured image, and then you set it, and then if all is done, You can even give it what category. Okay, so maybe electronics. Under electronics, if you don't have that category, you can set add new category over here, and then you can what publish it. Now you can take a look at how it looks like. So let's go to the front end and then refresh the page, and you realize that it will come over here. So as you can see, this is it. Now we can check it, and this is exactly how it looks like. So as you can see, we have written a post, and then we've added what product into it, and somebody can be able to what read the post and then get the product as well. Okay, so basically this is how you can be able to what create a new post. Now if you go to the home page itself, you realize that when we created a new post, what happened to the blog post over here? Now it moves. Okay, so it means that the old one is going and the new one is what is coming. Now I want to delete this blog post. We don't want it. Or maybe you want to delete all blog posts that you imported from it. You can go to the front end and then click on all blog posts or all posts over here, and then select the ones that you want to delete. Okay, so let's say you want to delete this one, you want to delete this one, and this one. Okay, just select it, move to trash, and then click on apply. All of them will be deleted. Now you can go to trash and then empty your trash. So if you go to your front page, you're not supposed to see the hello world again. So as you can see, this is what you see now. Okay, very neat and very nice. So basically this is how you can be able to create a very nice e-commerce website and create a blog post also in it. Now our last one that I'm going to show you is how you can be able to customize your sidebar. Okay, so as you can see over here, now if you go to the product itself, like let's say, let me click on the smartwatch. Okay, so this is the sidebar. Okay, this is what this is what is really here. Okay, now you can add some few things over here. Now to add a few things over there, hover on appearance over here and then go to widgets. Okay, so now this is the WooCommerce sidebar and this is the normal sidebar. Okay, for everything. So this is for the smartwatch. Okay, now if you go to blog, let me open the blog in a new tab for you to see how it looks like, and realize that the blog also have a different different, how do you call it, different sidebar. Okay, it means that different things are over here. Yes, because the sidebars are two. We have the normal sidebar for the website, and then the WooCommerce sidebar, which only displays on the WooCommerce side. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can remove some of them. Okay, so this is what recent post, and this is what search, and then this is what comment. So let's say we want to remove comment. Okay, and then this is for product. Okay, so you can either remove some of the product or whatever it is. Now if you go to this one, also this one doesn't have anything relating to what blogs in it, so we can still add some. Okay, so let's say we want to add products by let me say okay, so products by attribute, product by price, product, filter products by what rating. No, I'm not going to filter products by rating, but products by rating list. You can what check it over. This will list the source topmost rated product. So I want what product by what rating list to be in the WooCommerce. So if you look at how I did it, if I click on this one, I choose the sidebar I want this particular widget to appear on. Okay, so product by what rating list, and then I choose the WooCommerce sidebar, and I click on add widget, and then automatically it will appear over here. Okay, so if you come over here, if you come over here to the smart, and then you refresh it, you realize that another widget will appear down here. Okay, so as you can see, top rated product will appear. So you can add as most, as long as you want to add, you can still add on. Okay, so you can add anyhow you want to add. Now if you want to remove, so let's say this image, you want to remove this image. Okay, this particular image, let's say you want to remove it. So let me remove the link. Let's say you want to just remove or replace it. Okay, so you can just remove it, or you can decide to replace it with any of your of your things. So let's say I want to replace it with this one. Okay, I can just replace it with this one, and then I can link it to anywhere I want it to go. So let's say I want to link it to the front page over here, not the front page, the shop page over here. I can go ahead and put the link in it, and then click on save to save it. So if I come to here, let's say the sports side, I refresh this one, that is it, and then I come, as you can see, I have this one over here. So when I click over here, it will take me to the shop page, which is this one. Okay, so that is exactly how you can be able to add, you can be able to customize your sidebar or add widget to your sidebar. So guys, I think we are good to go. I'm not going to talk about your contacts and all those things, the other pages which you can create yourself. The idea was to show you how you can be able to create your own e-commerce website, electronic e-commerce website, just like this one. So now that you have gotten the skills and the knowledge to be able to create it yourself, I hope you go and then explore more about it. So thank you for watching, and I know that I hope that this video will help you to also create your own e-commerce website on your own. See you in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Give me your comment and your thoughts about this video. Okay, please. See you. Bye bye.